And this is interesting too, because they're putting Iceberg as the Troll Warlord up against the No One Lina, which is a pretty scary matchup for Troll.
But was sitting at under 90 hit points, I believe.
Oh, the pings are coming out. Iceberg wants to go, but he's going to miss the Gale.
No One trying to just run himself out. The slow coming out. This could be actually a very dead No One. Yeah, the slow coming out. Iceberg gets first blood here in mid.
Top lane too. They're going in on DK Phobos again.
Yep. Looks like he's getting body blocked by all of these creeps. Stormhammer comes out though. And Ramsey's just chunking him down. There's not much that Viper can do here. He's just kind of booping Solo over here on the side. And actually Solo gonna get the kill. He's sitting pretty low himself. Does have a salve. Will go ahead and use that. A scary kill lane coming out here from the side of VP.
I mean, the only answer really is, you know, we can see DK Phobos from...
Stormhammer comes out again over onto DK Phobos. He just cannot get away. This Coddle he can't do much to help him out here, unfortunately.
Yeah, and
not
now
for lack of trying, definitely. Viper's trying really, really hard, but there's only so much that he can do. And now Lil trying to grab this rune, doesn't get it quite in time. He's just gonna walk away from Viper here. That's a pretty feels bad moment when it's like, oh, DK Phobos isn't getting killed. I think I'm getting ganked. This is such a scary lane. But
yeah,
still
really
more movement coming out. They get the lift over onto Lina over here in mid. We'll be able to land the Gale, and that's just so much damage coming out. Doesn't connect the Light Strike Array. Tries to just do whatever he can to put out some damage, but it doesn't matter. Iceberg's just playing this disgusting hero, and it's working out great for him right now. And just being great with his timings, and if you're getting kills on this guy early, it's really, really scary. Nice teamwork coming out here, but it looks like Iceberg might be in a little trouble of his own. He actually has his ultimate, goes ahead, pops it. The Laguna Blade comes out. They're still going to get the kill over onto Lil. Iceberg, can he get himself out in time? He's actually going to be able to walk away from this. And now No One, he's going to try to run out. We do see a rotation coming out here from Pasha. Going to try to just burn down FNG as much as possible. He knows that he can hang out. That's a nice vacuum. We'll be able to take down the Rubik.
Quad or like 5-stack on their hard camp, but if they get killed, they can very easily, you know, Ramses can just run over and take that.
Oh, they do pull him back, though, over here on the side. He throws out the Stormhammer. Doesn't connect over onto any heroes, but actually Viper going to be able to get him with that last Illuminate. Nice slow getting thrown over onto Solo. I think they just want to back themselves out. We do have Primal Roar online as well. And the Poison Nova.
He almost gets the X off.
Oh, he gets the Poison Nova off, though. We'll turn themselves back around. Ice Blast going to be able to come in. We'll connect over onto Viper. Looks like we're going to lose Iceberg here. He's going to just get taken down. Now, No One trying to run himself out as well. The X comes out, though, over onto Ramses. We'll be able to pull him back, but there's another X coming out here onto DK Phobos. The Invis rune being really helpful, but it doesn't matter. They know where he is thanks to that X, and now it looks like FNG will fall to Pasha as he just comes running over at him. Looks like he's going to try to grab that...
We're going to rely on the Lina with the Conka and the Darkseer for the initiation, and he just wants to be able to dish out as much damage as he can in those team fights. He doesn't want to have to waste item slots on that mobility item. They might start to suspect something now. They see Pasha rotating over.
But they can't get there fast enough. This is definitely an easy roach. They're going to go ahead, put the Aegis over onto No One.
But Sven is now going to go for the Bloodthorn that I mentioned earlier. Does opt to grab it. Probably going to swap out the Echo Saber.
Top lane, we do see some movement going on here. Looks like they found themselves a Lil. And unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get out from that. They did have a... oh, that's actually... Yeah, they have the Sentry Ward over here on the side. Surprised that they weren't a little bit more aggressive, but I guess they were still concerned about the Sven having Ags, not Ags, sorry, the Aegis, but Aegis has gone down. They actually are going to try to push during the nighttime here. They do find a Ramses, though. We'll be able to go forward. There's immediately the wall getting dropped into a vacuum. Ramses, he's sitting really, really low. This troll is just bashing away at him. Actually gets the kill. Pasha trying to run himself away from ILTW. He just can't get away fast enough. That Diffuser coming in. The Laguna Blade gets used over here onto the side. They still want to try to grab Lil over here. Looks like DK Phobos going to have to run himself back. And Rubik might actually shatter over here. He's got to be really, really careful.
Tried to get anything done in these team fights. He just got everything dumped on him.
This Coddle Ags is just doing so much work, especially when you consider the fact that, you know, 2 of these heroes had to go home. Oh no, it looks like No One's gonna get caught out over here onto the side. Laguna actually comes out though, should be able to maybe get this kill over here onto Oh, yeah, there's the follow-up coming out from Pasha. He wants to get this kill over onto ILTW. The defusal comes out, though. Can he turn back around? Can he lifesteal enough off of this? He still has a little bit of that Ice Blast. He's still alive, though. Eventually, he does shatter, but they get the tower in the meanwhile.
I mean, this is still a little scary. They don't have their Troll Warlord, but they've also got a Venomancer to Beastmaster.
Oh, and they're going to be able to get the roar off over onto the AA. Boat actually gets used over here. Looks like Rubik going to have to move himself back, but Ramses is back. Ramses is up. He pops that BKB. They get a gem off of the Coddle, which will make them feel real good. And now Iceberg, he can't really do much about this. He's built pretty much entirely just for magic. Turns himself around, tries to kite Sven. He's got the Stormhammer, though. Phobos trying to come in here. We'll be able to go ahead, disarm him. They'll try to turn this back around. There's a lot of damage coming out without that BKB. Iceberg's just doing too much damage. The Warcry comes out. He's trying to just buy himself a little bit more time. Phobos, though, will be able to help take him down. The Laguna Blade gets used, but he'll still walk away from it. It's like Heaven's Halberd and the, like, what's it called? Rod of Atos, I feel like, are such amazing. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, that blink away from Biber.
Blink dagger on the Keeper of the Light. And a nice Force Staff from Iceberg.
Oh, FNG steals Ice Blast. We'll be able to turn around. Get a kill over onto Solo.
So BKB that got popped by Lena down.
Oh, I heard a BKB. I wasn't sure who did it.
Yeah,
look at Biber leading the charge. We're not done with you yet. Come back here. War Staff coming out. We'll be able to buy kick this some more time.
Roar's online.
They get the roar out anyways. And look, they're just throwing things down. Oh, the bounce back from Biber. He gets his gem back. He gets 2 gems.
Yeah,
that is like the dream when you're a support. Not only do you have a gem, you get the enemy's gem. They don't seem too concerned. They should be able to take this Roche down very, very quickly. In fact, they finish it up. They give the Aegis over onto ILTW. And who grabbed the cheese? Venomancer grabbed the cheese.
It is a nice spell, but it's not as nice as some of the other ones. Ramses pops the God Strain.
He's going to get Mana Leak too. Luckily, there's a shrine nearby. Not too big of a deal. They run over here onto the side. Beautiful wall vacuum into the Ghost Ship coming out as well. The BKB gets popped off of ILTW, and he's turned his vision back around. He wants to get the skill over onto Noah. Ramsey's coming forward, though. He's dishing out so much damage. Halberd comes out, though. Will prevent him from getting any more damage over onto Troll for them. Meanwhile, Aegis does get popped. They turn themselves around. FNG is just going to fall victim to Ramses. And they lose their Aegis, that they lost Noah, and they lost their Kunkka. And there's another gem on the ground. Whose gem is that? I think that is Rubik's gem. I feel like they still probably need that Aegis.
They kill no one right now. Okay.
Okay.
If they killed no one right there, if Solo hadn't shown his face, maybe they wouldn't have.
They do spot Lil over here onto the side. They're going to try to go. Light Striker Egg not quite landing over here onto Iceberg. BKB gets popped over here onto Lena. It looks like we did hear a Primal Roller over onto Solo. He's trying to just put out some damage before he gets taken down. He's getting slowed so much. Ramses, though, he's just man-fighting this troll. BKB is up and running. Can they get the Light Striker away? They're not going to be able to do it, and they'll be able to go ahead. They stun up ILTW over here on the side. We'll be able to take him down. DK Phobos, he's going to go ahead. He pops the Heaven's Halberd, immediately going to follow up with Ramses chasing after. And there's so much with the vacuum coming out here. It's looking really, really scary right now for Team Spirit. Looks like FNG and DK Phobos are going to have to go onto the retreat.
Keeping from mid to bottom lane. Wants these tier 2s.
I mean, Venomancer's down. That's definitely when I would say, like, oh, I don't have to deal with all these stupid little, you know, swords. Yeah, I will take that any day. They do spot out, though, over here. Lil gonna be able to get thrown up into the air. They get the X marks the spot off as well. And there's a jump forward coming out from ILTW. He's found an opening. The Ice Blast comes in. Looks like they're gonna be able to get the kill over onto the Rubik. Laguna Blade coming out over onto DK Phobos, but looks like at the same time, no one's gonna back off from that fight. Solo, unfortunately, will be another blood sacrifice. And the Scotty's completed on ILTW now as well. So even more kiting coming out from the side of Team Spirit. Interesting to note, Lena and Sven still top of the net worth, though, after all is said and done. 29k over on Lena, 27 on Ramsey Sven. And
I mean,
there has been a split pushing coming out here. Oh, TK Phobos runs around here into the corners. Randy the Asky finds his kill over onto FNG, pops the BKB and the God Strength. But at the same time, no one is just like hiding around over into the corner, juking around, trying to get more time so that way they can take that tower and those racks. More TPs coming back. They will be able to finally get the kill over onto the Beastmaster, but the tower goes down.
I mean, that was really well played by DK Phobos. We saw some nice rap plays coming out from him yesterday, but I mean, today, just upping that game again. The Keeper of the Light is going to really enable him with that too. If Lena doesn't TP back there and he's able to get like the whole lane of racks, he just gets recalled back into the fight. and he's ready to go.
This fight has just been going on back and forth non-stop. They get the Glimmer Cape over off onto Ramses, but they still spot him over here onto the side. They should be able to get this kill. And there's the recall coming out from Coddle. Roche is up. This is Spirit's time to go in.
They're going to opt instead, push out their lanes.
They don't have much of a choice. They have to push out their lanes because they're going to be running at them now. Coming out here from the side of Spirit. If you can push that buyback, that'd be great. I think that'd be a definite victory for them, but they had trouble going high ground before with an Aegis. So let's see what they can do. We send ILTW immediately just running into the base. Goes ahead, he pops the BKB, maybe a little bit early, but they do find no one over here onto the side. Glimmer Cape comes out with the BKB, will provide a little bit more longevity for him. Ice Blast coming in. There's the shout, though, coming in from DK Phobos. He does go ahead, grabs no one. No one could be very dead here. Beautiful vacuum into wall coming out as well. That Laguna Blade doing so much damage. She's just trying to fight her way out, and they're all just ticking down so fast here, but unfortunately, looks like we will lose the Rubik. FNG's going to go down. They'll maybe be able to grab DK Phobos, and we still have ILTW. We do hear that the Iceberg Venomancer going to be able to go ahead, pop that cheese, turn himself back around. They don't want to leave without getting this objective, but Ramses, he's alive and well, and he's going to be able to get that kill over onto ILTW. Their window just closing, and not going to be able to get the objective yet again.
Sven had been alive there, would have been a full team wipe, 100%. But really nice play with the boat coming on top of the vacuum, Torrent follow-up, Lena doing as much work as she can. She does end up falling, but even then, so much work getting done by Virtus Pro. Really nice execution, popping the Aegis, and then on top getting...
Ramses! They use the Primal Roar. Boat comes out trying to give him that buff. Iceberg turns back around. He's just trying to kite non-stop here. They know God's Strength is going to go down in a few seconds. They will be able to get the Mana Leak. There's going to be the boss TP coming out here from No, and he's going to try to provide the backup here. BKB gets popped up over from Iceberg. They'll turn around, try to take down DK Phobos. There's a nice vacuum coming in here with that Ion Shell. He doesn't really know where he is exactly, but he's trying to find him. We'll be able to go ahead, pop the Aegis, and the rest of EP just waiting for him to come up, welcome him back to the party, and we'll lose DK Phobos. With that eagle sound as he dies.
I really thought Troll had the Aegis there, but I guess not. But keep Lincoln's buff active from like Lena using it on Sven, and then getting it double popped by DK Phobos.
There's a jump forward with the BKB coming out from Iceberg. They're looking to get any sort of pick off, trying to get this advantage to go high ground, but unfortunately they can't follow it up that easily. And FNG, ooh, that MKB hurts really, really bad. There's the Primal Roar coming out. They'll be able to go ahead, throw out the Stormhammer. Boat will come in as well. They'll try to push him around here, try to buy DK Phobos a little bit more time, but they still have the vision, and they will be able to take him out. They'll be able also to take down the Rubik. The wall coming out here should be able to look at all this damage being thrown out. Ramses turned back around. Stormhammer comes in, and that's a very dead team. Looks like they're still trying to give chase over here onto Biver. He's been a real thorn in their side. Going to be able to just dodge around the trees, blink himself over, and TP out, but to defend this, they can't let them just walk into the base like that. In fact, we see that Lil, the wonderful support, will be able to drop off a TP scroll for Ramses too, so he can just go and head himself back home. Lena popping forward immediately. There's the Hex with Pasha. Should be able to get this kill over onto Biver. The buyback comes out, though, from Venomancer and the Troll. Are they going to be satisfied with that? No, they're going to be satisfied with taking that tower, though. Yeah, they're going to have God's Strength up on Sven in like a second here too, so they could really just stay here in the base. They know that the rest of the team, they don't have their buybacks here, else they would have done them already. 20 seconds until DK Phobos comes back up.
With DK Phobos coming online, they're actually going to go for the Megas here. This is a risky play, but it could pay off for them. There's still no Coddle, who's been giving them so many problems.
And again, they pop the God Strength. They know that they can just chunk this down as fast as possible. The Rubik just see now. Rubik steals Warcry. They turn back around. They've got the Lotus Orb up and over. Oh, there's the beautiful wall vacuum combo we were talking about. And immediately Ramses running forward, puts out a ton of damage. Looks like the Ice Blast on top of it is just the icing on the cake. And game one, going over to the side of Virtus Pro.
Man, that was actually so scary for VP for a while there. They kept getting picked off by, Sven kept getting picked off. Lena kept getting picked off.
Went forward and got absolutely destroyed by Ramses Ursa as he just got a soul ring, started spamming out Urshock. Biver and FNG and the Centaur Creep looking to just push Ramses out, and he's missing CS right now. He can't do anything with this many people here in his lane. give like some casual clicks over onto Biver, but there's the telekinesis lifting him up. They were looking to get that stop. It's just a little bit too far out. Can they get this return kill onto F&G? Yes, Solo will be able to get first blood onto the Chen. It's like Pasha's hit his level 2. It looked like he had to go back home. I'm guessing that the Weaver's just been, you know, throwing out those casual clicks onto him, trying to just harass him out of lane. Meanwhile, bottom lane too, we see that Death Prophet. Oh, we get another kill over here in mid. Looks like Iceberg actually gonna go down this time. So despite all these resources that they're throwing at Ramses, the amount of pressure being placed on every single lane, it's insane. Bottom lane, we get the gank down over onto no one. We've got the Satyr, and there's the slow coming out, the roll coming in as well. He's still going to be able to get a kill, though, over onto Venomancer. DK Phobos will die, but they'll be able to get the kill over onto no one. And now Lil, forced to be running himself back. They've got this army of creeps. There's another nuke being thrown out. Can they get it? Oh, they will. Looks like Biver will clean up, and now Venomancer coming back to lane. A Rubik and F&G's got his creeps. Tornado coming out. They're going to try to use this to spot him out down here. There's nowhere that this Death Prophet can safely hide. Now look at these creeps. It's just... it feels like Navy SEALs going into position, just like, all right, target acquired. Soul Siphon coming out. We'll buy him a little bit more time. Should be able to maybe get the kill. No, it looks like he's not going to be able to grab DK Phobos just in time. Rotation coming out from Solo. That last hit will be able to get revenge. F&G now hiding himself into the trees. Will juke around, find himself a good position. Just pumping out damage, pumping out slow. He's still chasing after Solo here. Even manages to grab that bounty rune. This is going to be a dead Solo. They need to have someone rotate and maybe get some sort of a revenge kill here. Looks like Solo actually going to be able to make it out. We have Clinks around the corner. Ramses, he sees his opportunity. He wants to take this Venomancer out. Nobody wants to deal with him. And we'll be able to use that straight to get a kill. There's still Biver nearby. Iceberg also coming around the corner. They've got the shrine up. We'll go for it. They throw the telekinesis, followed up with Light Strike Array, and there's just too much damage. And now it looks like Lil gonna have to roll himself out of a bad situation. And a Lil that shows up occasionally. Occasionally Lil will show up, try to put even more pressure, but it's a Weaver. It's pretty hard to pin him down when you don't have any hard stuns. And again, bottom lane. Soul Siphon coming out over onto DK Phobos. We'll be able to get that kill. We do see the rotation coming out. They're not going to be able to go after that. They don't want to have to deal, especially when they see the other TP coming out from Lil here. Guessing he got a little too much harass thrown onto him. Pasha actually hit level 7. No lasso yet. They do spot over onto the side, though. They'll be able to take down Biver. He's been a thorn in the side of no one this entire time. Creeps turning back around, though. Are they going to be able to get this? No, they're going to back themselves off. They do get the kill over onto Lil. No one's just a little bit too fast. Does not get landed with that Light Strike Ray. Iceberg's in a lot of trouble here. He actually gets taken down with the Crypt Swarm, and they'll be able to throw out the, oh boy, the Chain Frost doing so much damage. It looks like no one's still going to get taken down, though. Nice rotation coming out from ILTW. He does have his eyes over here on a particular Lich, trying to get that last hit, and he gets a double kill for his efforts. So Ghosts get popped down here in the bot lane, so does Chain Frost. They do get themselves a couple kills. It's not the most comfortable lane when you've got all that sticky napalm and, you know, occasionally have that wonderful Firefly being thrown everywhere. They do try to initiate, though, down here on DK Phobos. He's all silenced up. Will try to juke himself around in the trees, but they say, oh, to heck with your trees. We're just going to break them down. There's the Gale coming out from Phobos. He's trying to find an opening. We'll be able to go. Oh, he's sitting so low. The Crypt Swarm's coming out. Biver's stealing Crypt Swarm as well, but it looks like no one finds him over here in the corner. They will be able to get the Radiant Courier during all this. During all that excitement, I forgot to change net worth.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So much pressure. They just seem to like to put as much pressure as they can over here onto no one. They'll actually drop the bugs down. Soul Siphon coming out, Spirit Siphon out. They're coming back around. That's a nice save coming out from Lil. They'll actually be able to turn around, take down Biver, force Weaver to use the time lapse. And unfortunately, that silence just maybe a little bit too slow for no one. At the same time, he's racking up the kills now, and that's really scary. You don't want to let this guy get ahead. ILTW still hanging out here in the bot lane. They don't want to give up hope on possibly getting this kill. The Gale actually not connecting over onto no one. He's going to try to run himself around, use a Spirit Siphon, buy himself some more time. And Spirit Siphon actually breaks. With that nuke with Rubik, ILTW will be able to get the kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
All right, we've got the mass TPs coming out. They don't want to give up this tower. Beautiful front forward here with the lasso. Going to be able to immediately grab ILTW, take him out. The Laguna Blade just going to totally erase our poor Earth Spirit over here. The Shikuchi gets picked up from Rubik. Will just run himself backwards, turn themselves back around. Nice ultimate coming out. They're trying to put some damage over onto Ramses. Viver's standing nearby here. He's actually going to be able to run forward, get the kill over onto Pasha, and it looks like Solo's in a lot of trouble too. Light Strike Array comes in, does not quite connect. Lots of damage coming out from Ramses here, but he has to be careful because he does have all of that lovely Venomancer stuff over here onto him as well. And now Viver, he knows they've got a sentry ward on the side. He wants to go back in. Can't decide where exactly he wants to go. And he actually got Bone Walk, not the Shikuchi, obviously. That's on the other team. Will be able to get that kill. Probably going to pay for this with his life. Try to juke around. No, he's got Bone Walk up again. Oh, man. Viver making use of the spell. They keep tabs over onto Ramsey and they realize that he's left. And despite all of the attention that no one has been getting there in the bot lane, it's worked out okay for him. He's got 5 kills under his belt. Does have 4 deaths, but 3 assists. And sitting at 3rd top net worth. They do get a kill, though, over onto Iceberg here in the jungle. And that's the scary thing about having a Clinks on the map, especially when he's top of the net worth. They do spot over here onto the side. They're going to be able to try to grab Pasha. Lots of damage coming out here. Firefly comes out, though. Oh, it looks like DK Phobos is just absolutely toast. Burnt to death by Pasha and a Crypt Swarm. We'll be able to get a denial, though, over here on the side as well. The stomp. There's just too many creeps coming out here from FNG. They get the kill. There's the Chain Frost thrown out. We'll get a couple bounces. Hand of God comes out. Looks like now, look, ILTW, he's still hot on the prowl, wants to get this kill over onto Solo. They'll be able to go ahead, clean up over onto Lil, and this little bug, he's just so slippery. We'll be able to get the kill over onto the Lich, and Ramses, again, last man standing. Definitely a huge fight. See the fight recap after all that. There's the lasso coming out, though, immediately over here onto Lina. They will be able to get the kill. Ramses will be the one to clean it up, and they still know that there's a little bug over here. Pasha taking a lot of damage will be able to go and move himself over onto the high ground and blink himself away before that last little jump.
Dire are scanning.
I lied. It's just going to be Lina looking for some creeps to hit. They do realize that there was a ward over onto the side. It's already taken down. Oh, but the jump forward immediately. The smoke breaks. Lasso coming in immediately over here onto the side. Gonna be able to try to grab Lina. Lots of damage coming out from the Chain Frost. Actually bouncing off of those neutrals over onto the side. Viver, the Soul Siphon is too much for him. He's gonna get taken down. FNG now trying to run himself away. But this Pasha, he's out for the kill here. Follow up with ILTW. I don't know if he really wants to go in on this. This is looking real scary. Venomancer actually trying to run himself out, but he's on the wrong side of the river. The stun comes out from Lil. There's the medallion being used over onto DK Phobos. They'll be able to take him down. And ILTW, this time, the last man standing. They ping out over here on the side. They're like, there's got to be a ward there. And there was a ward there. It literally just went down. Medallion up and running. The Roche is going down very, very quickly. And I don't think that the side of Team Spirit wants to contest this. They've already got that. Looks like Team Spirit grouping up a little bit over here. I don't think they're gonna... Yeah. They do spot out over here on the side immediately. No one. He does have the Aegis. I'm not sure if they want to go and jump on him necessarily, but they will find themselves a Lil. And I think that's going to be good enough for them. Although, yeah, they will be able to land Light Strike Array. The Science comes out, but again, they'll take him down. Ramsey's pumping out so much damage over onto DK Phobos. He's trying to run himself out, but the Soul Siphon just... The slow coming out, plus the damage coming out from Ramses is just too good here. Solo, now he's tailing over here onto Iceberg. They do spot out, though, that there's a Weaver nearby. ILTW, nice dodge, though, coming out from Light Strike Array. Chain Frost comes out, only gets 1 bounce, though, over onto Iceberg, and he's still got this little bug running around in the back. The Silence comes out from the Death Prophet, but he's going to be able to time-lapse. Eul's coming out as well now. Lina's in a little bit of trouble. Tries to go move herself out, and it looks like we're going to lose FNG. We're going to lose Iceberg as well. Ramses is on a mega kill. And a D-Ward comes out over on the side. Shen popping his ultimate. And they do know that Weaver's nearby. He just ran right over that sentry ward. There's the lift coming out, though, from Viver. The Science will come out over onto the Weaver as well. Stones get kicked off. Blink's joining the fight, though. This is going to turn into an actual fight. Pasha going to be able to pop the Lincolns, though. And there's the Venomancer ult coming out on top of that. All the Chain Frost, plus the Magnetize. This is looking very bad for Spirit. Looks like FNG will get taken down. Still trying to run out over here is the Lina. Lina, she's silenced up. She's going to get murdered. And now ILTW trying his best to run out. Viver going to be able to make it up. But look at these ghosts. They just keep chasing. Weaver just a little bit too speedy. Not going to be able to get that... Lots of mobility items over here in Batrider. A little hiding out here in the trees. They're looking to maybe get the jump. They actually spot ILTW. They roll forward immediately. They're waiting for that Shikuchi to be up. Pasha does find him over here onto the corner. He goes ahead, he uses the dust, but in the meanwhile, Iceberg comes forward, gets the Laguna Blade off over onto Lil. And that fight quickly turns around. There's still a Pasha over here, and Light Strike Array comes out. That's another Bloodstone charge now for Iceberg, something that he sorely needs. Be able to slow them down a little bit more, cut back on their mobility, and just let Ramses run around once he's popped that BKB. Now they do have the sentry. Oh, Biver just gets 2-shot. Oh, poor Biver. Now DK Phobos, for some reason he feels like maybe I can fight this with my Weaver here, but he's gonna have to run himself out, and there's gonna be the heal coming out from Chen. Soul Siphon coming out as well. Still giving chase onto ILTW. It looks like he should be able to get himself out, but Bonewalk, oh, Ramses, he's so speedy. They do get the silence off. We'll be able to roll forward, just maybe a little bit too far coming out from Lil. He's on the wrong side of the tracks here, but their eyes are still on the prize. ILTW, they want to get this kill. Lil, he's standing nearby, does find himself an FMG, and is waiting for Ramses to show up. Look at just that amount of damage coming out from this Clinks. That Deso with the medallion and then the attack speed just melt these heroes. Take this Roche really, really safely. Double damage rune actually outside. Ramses is going to be even scarier now. How much damage is this guy doing? This is like rapier levels, guys. This is so scary. He's got so much damage. They don't need it right now. All eyes on Pasha. Firefly just running out, actually. ILTW, he moves himself into position. They want to get the jump over here onto Clinks. He does have Aegis, though, so they're going to have to do a lot. BKB gets used, and FNG is going to be running away for his life. He's actually just going to get obliterated. Well plays coming out from Ramses. Indeed, they're really happy with this push. BKB is just about to go down. They're going to go ahead, TP themselves back home, push out this creep wave, and then probably just repeat. Oh, but they find Biver. Looks like it was going to be 3 hits, and looks like no one will be able to follow up. There's a nice lasso coming out on ITW. He can't afford to be taken out like this. He will fall. Ramses still has that Aegis. He's sitting really, really low, about 60-something hit points, but they still fall. They get Iceberg. He has to use the suicide button on that Bloodstone. There are a ton of these little ghosts just flying around. The GG gets called. Game will go yet again to Virtus Pro. Oh, Aegis finally gets popped at the very end. Ramses, again, he's so efficient with the way that he farms, with the way that he moves. This is very, very scary. I feel like this Bloodseeker is going to start getting... I'm one of those weird people that actually plays Dota because I like to. I think it's a lot of fun. I know there's a lot of people that get really kind of stressed out about it, but Ramses, the Fissure Block comes in. Viber following up here. They will actually get the spin-off. Body Blocks coming out as well. Oh no, Ramses trying to juke himself out here onto the tree. Bane's still standing nearby. He's got the Brain Sap. Will be able to go and assist ILTW in getting first blood.
So they're actually going to rotate ILTW into the mid lane, run the mid jug, send Iceberg down bottom with this Necrophos so that he has a chance.
Biver in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, he's actually going to go down. Solo will be able to get that kill. Just going down off of DK Phobos, but Ramsey's still doing just fine here. He's got 12 and 4 for CS bottom lane. Looks like they're trying to jump over here onto Lil. He doesn't have any mana for a charge. He's actually used the charge already, so this is a very dead Spirit Breaker most likely, unless someone can come and provide some assistance. Brain Sap comes out. FNG, Enchant Totem. Can he get Lil? He's going to be able to hit him, but that Tango is just taking them on a wild goose chase. And while all this is going on, no one's just farming away to his heart content.
Oh, Ramses might be dead top.
Oh,
actually.
yeah, top lane. Yeah, we see the Ion Shell. He's just running around this tower with this wave. DK Phobos going to be able to secure himself a nice kill.
It just dry. Look at him still. Like, even in Fountain, he's almost dying.
Venomancer does so much damage with that. There's a nice lasso, though, and they will be able to grab the jug, it looks like here. He's going to try to fight his way out. Does get himself a kill before he's eventually taken down by Ramses.
I mean, sucks he died, but at least you get the no-one Venomancer before that happens. Nice Fissure Block top, though.
Happening top. Yeah, I was about to say, Solo getting dove behind the tower. Immediately, Lil coming in will be able to get a nice bash right away. Doesn't matter, though. FNG is here in the trees. They use the vacuum trying to get out. They will be able to go ahead, find Solo. Phobos sitting pretty low now. Lil trying to just buy them some time, waiting for Pasha to come up. We'll be able to go forward. Fissure Block coming out. There's going to be the kill coming out from no one with that little Plague Ward. And now FNG is stuck in the woods with a lot of fire, a lot of poison. Nothing good here. Nothing that he wants to be with. And the shrine up, yeah, there's a shrine up over on the side. They'll be able to go ahead and heal up, go back to their lanes. In comes Lil. We'll go for the charge and try to speed up over here onto the Darkseer. DK Phobos running, but eventually all these stacks of Skippy Napalm will eventually slow him down. Viver's standing nearby. He does have Nightmare. We'll opt to go ahead, use it on the Batrider. There's going to be a Jug running in at fast pace here, chasing around over onto Batrider. Can he get this last hit? He's one more. Nice stun coming out though from Lil. We'll be able to do a flame break, trying to buy himself some more time, but immediately following DK Phobos, there's the Ion Shell coming in, and he will get taken.
Yeah, that haste rune was just too good. He pops up, grabs the haste rune. I think he used top shrine as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. Meanwhile, another charge forward coming out from Lil. We'll get one nice bash. Throw out the Chain Frost, gets a couple nice bounces here. Should be able to get the kill on Viver. And Ramses makes his way bottom. They do find the Spirit Breaker, and they don't have anything to cancel out TPs again. I don't know what's happening. Apparently, I'm not transmitting on Twitch, even though I'm clearly here with you all, so...
Ghost Shroud? Are we going to see the Fisher block? No, it's actually going to be the Poison Nova coming out from no one. Drums coming out from Pasha as well. Is the lasso there? They don't want to use it just yet because of the TPs that have been happening.
Oh, big dunk coming in here. Pasha is in a lot of trouble. He will get taken down. Nice use of that nether ward coming out, trying to buy a little bit more time for SNG, but looks like Lil will go ahead, jump into the back lines. Nice enchant totem. There will be a scythe though used over here onto here, and now like no one trying to run himself out. This Ghost Shroud on Iceberg is doing so much work. Lil's still stuck in this danger zone though. He's going to try to run himself out. I'm pretty sure that Necrophos should be able to get him with Heartstopper plus some right clicks and the Death Pulse, and that's an ultra kill going on to Necrophos.
Yeah, that's definitely what you want your Necro doing. And I mean, Ramses tried to show up, try to get something done, but and Necro is getting charged right now. There's the Rupture coming out. Flaming Lasso. The Fiend Grip does actually come out onto Pasha though. We're going to see a big play here. We got that backing wall coming out, but no Echo Slam just right now. There's no mana actually. The Poison Up is going to come out on top of all of this. Jug's going to try and TP out, but there's actually going to be the bash coming out from the Spirit Breaker. He's got the ultimate off. He's trying to get the charge onto Viver, but he can't get the vision just yet. DK Phobos
all right,
is gonna
looks like we're back up, hopefully live in about 5 minutes. There's a nice Nightmare being thrown out over onto Lil. They're still on the hunt though. They want to get this Viver if they're going to be able to. We'll be able to throw out the Blood Rite, maybe slow him down a little bit. Oh, but that surge coming out from DK Phobos will give him that boost that he needs.
And by then we should have the Blink Dagger online for Earthshaker.
Nightmare coming out over here onto Batrider. Pasha's in a little bit of trouble. Fiend's Grip coming out, but immediately Viver realizing I really shouldn't be here anymore. There are just so many heroes in this jungle. They actually use the smoke to try to get a little bit more speed coming out here. And Lil jumping forward. Rupture coming out again over here onto the Darkseer. They're just going to drag him back. There's no way he gets out of this. Beautiful wall combo go. And meanwhile, there's the dunk coming out from FNG, showing out that he does have that Blink Dagger. Lil trying to buy himself some time. Tries to go for the ultimate. Doesn't manage to get it off and get the kill over onto the Earthshaker. And now it's looking really, really bad right now for this Necrophos. He's trying to just put off a little bit more damage onto Pasha, but it's not going to matter. Look how fast Ramses is right now. It's actually not going to go chasing behind the tower here, especially this Necrophos, you know? Feel like you're pretty safe when you have that Ghost Shroud up, but you're still going to get burned down by that Radiance the entire time. They're going to try... They don't... Oh, they get the Nightmare off over onto Solo. There's going to be a charge coming out as well. Ghost Shroud coming out, trying to get this angle. Need maybe... Oh, while all that's going on, ILTW actually takes down Ramses. Still watching Solo getting chased around down here, but there's a big fight happening over into mid. There's going to be a beautiful vacuum wall combo coming out here from DK Phobos. We'll be able to get some damage here. Pasha's in a little bit of trouble trying to get himself out from this fissure. We'll have to go ahead, pop the Firefly. He turns himself back around. We'll be able to throw out a Flame Bake, buying a little bit more time here. It looks like Lil's in a little bit of trouble here. There's going to be the spin coming out from the... Oh man, we lose Pasha over on the back end with the Iceberg. Necrophos getting himself the kill, and FNG will be able to go and clean up over onto Lil. And that's going to turn easily into a push here.
So Iceberg very carefully holding on to that Reaper Scythe means that when Batrider's trying to get away, they have the ward vision. He just immediately ulties and very nicely.
Oh, the dunk coming forward with the Fiend's Grip over here onto Ramses. This is looking really scary. They'll actually be able to take not only Solo, but Ramses out of this fight.
Probably won't be Barracks, but this will probably be tier 3.
Charge coming out though immediately from Lil. We'll cancel it out. Oh, this is very bad. No one can afford to get taken down here. We'll get ahead, use his ultimate, pop the pipe at the same time. So that'll force him back a little bit, but yeah, in comes the Spirit Breaker, who's looking for that opening. I think let's go over onto Viper. Actually, we'll choose to go over onto Iceberg. Charges forward, just trying to disrupt this fight as much as possible. Now here comes the Chain Frost. They're all grouped together. They get a nice kill over onto Viper. And now Iceberg trying to run out. There's a nice surge, trying to slow him down. Pasha, he's looking for that opening. Does have the Blink Dagger. Could go forward. Will be able to land just some more of this wonderful sticky napalm over onto the Necrophos here. But there's the immediate turnaround. There's that Ghost Shroud that just drives everybody nuts. Pasha overextending, and he's going to get taken down. Viper actually buying back into the game now. And ILTW gets a kill on Lil.
Double damage Omni Slash. I mean, the Omni Slash doesn't benefit from the double damage itself.
It's gonna be. They just... I mean, did you see how fast no one went down there before, like... They're giving them time to set up, though. That's the other thing you need to be careful with here. But I definitely agree, you know, Roche should be the next objective. If you're gonna go high ground, what is it? Oh, man, we see a lasso coming out immediately over here. Looks like FNG just on the wrong side. Gets a dunk off, though, into a wall vacuum combo. We'll be able to get a nice Chain Frost. Lots of bounces coming around here. Ramses is stuck in the corner. He's trying to just fight his way out, but he can't, unfortunately. And now no one, he's sitting so low. They actually don't get the kill onto him. But that's the opening that they needed. They don't have an Earthshaker, but you know what? They'll take it.
And FNG completely cut off Ramses, and Ramses was probably saying to his
Oh,
Batrider,
did you see Lil? Lil was winding up for the ultimate, and Viper just says, take a nap. Take a nap. We don't want your shenanigans here. There's a charge forward, though. Again, we'll run through about 3 different heroes. 4 steps coming out, buying them a little bit more time. Now we see the Manta Style gets popped over here. Beautiful wall vacuum combo, though. That just does so much damage. He'll be able to take 2 of these heroes out. They'll be able to maybe knock Viper. No, it's not a stun. He'll be able to TP himself out during all of that. But did you see all of that damage coming out here? Gonna be down. He might try to go for an Aegis snatch here. Pasha waiting patiently.
He's got the open slot.
Gotta go in now. Throws in. Oh, does he grab it? He snatches the Aegis. Pasha, Batrider, runs out there and says, thanks for the free immortality. FNG actually using Echo Slam on him during all of that. So that's another cooldown. That's like 108 seconds still. And they've got the Aegis up and running over onto Pasha. They're going to be looking for making some plays. Pasha just doesn't even care. Runs immediately over onto Iceberg. The Rupture just bleeding all over this map. There's the follow-up here from Solo. Going to try to buy him a little time. There's the nice Chain Frost coming up. There's a beautiful wall vacuum combo, though, coming in. FNG, he doesn't have the dunk. He's not going to be able to do anything here. There's a lot of hits coming out from the Jug, but it looks like they'll be able to chase down DK Phobos. Do they get the denial off? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, it looks like ILTW. He's in a very bad position right now. We'll go ahead, try to spin himself back. Try to get out here. DK Phobos going to have to go ahead, use the surge on himself, but the Diffusal comes out from the Venomancer like we're talking about. It's going to be able to take him down. And now ILTW, oh, they do get the kill, but Ramses will fall as well. Now FNG, he's stuck over here onto the side. Is he on the cliff here too? No, but he will get bashed out by Lil. Lots of damage, and they should be able to take down Earthshaker, and now no one finds Viper. That Diffusal, again, slowing him down. Click by click, should be able to get this kill. In fact, Lil will secure it. Banana. Just dodge out of the way. Doesn't want FNG to come and find him here. Just taunts the banana.
I wonder
says,
if...
yeah, you're not going to give it. He's got a TP. He could opt to try to go. Yeah, FNG, he's not willing to give up. He finds him. I'm not sure if FNG can do this by himself.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they use the ultimate. He's got a TP out. They might actually still get this kill.
It's entirely possible.
FNG, he pops up Fairy Fire. He's trying so hard. Look at him just chunking down. They do get, he keeps buying Fairy Fires, Forge. I'm not even kidding you right now. He's trying. No one actually does get taken down in the trees during all of this, but we have a BKB coming out here on Pasha. He's found his prey. He's down to Jug. He's just hemorrhaging all over this forest. Tries to Manta. He's still going to get taken down.
So they trade no one for Jug. Not the best trade in the world.
Yeah, they turned back around. I'm not sure what Iceberg thinks he's doing here. They've got the Radiance up and running. We'll go around, chase him. DK Phobos coming forward, though. Gets a nice vacuum. There's going to be a nice Ice Blast thrown out, but it's not going to connect over on too much here. Iceberg is just dead. Wall comes out. Side comes out as well, but Doesn't matter. Oh, the dunk coming out from FNG, though. He's found his target. He'll be able to take out Ramses. There's this charge coming out from Spirit Breaker. Pasha trying to slow everyone down here using Sticky Napalm to the best of his ability. He's got a Force Staff as well. They've got the Lotus Orb up and running over onto FNG. The Atos comes out, though. We'll go ahead, hold down FNG, but they still get that kill over onto Solo. These creeps are actually going to deny FNG if they're not careful. And no, they're not going to help him out. DK Phobos now, he's trying to get himself away. He's got Surge. He puts Ion Shell up, just trying to put some more damage. And again, Pasha trying to slow him down here. He's got 8 stacks of that Sticky on him. There's the Surge coming out, 9 stacks. He goes ahead, he purges them off, uses those Guardian Grease. Pasha tries to body block him. They're still charging after him, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to get this kill. Lil doesn't care. Lil's trying so hard here. We'll hope for a couple bashes. The Surge comes out anyways.
They're losing their base.
And their base is going down while all this is happening.
I'm going to have to do that next time I get Banana Dancered.
There you go. Just keep a couple in your backpack, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, they're going to go for this Roche. Pasha jumps in. He's looking for that opening. He BKBs, though. Tries to force him out. We'll be able to throw a little bit of harass over. The buyback coming out from Spirit Breaker. Pasha trying to go for his cheeky plays and snatching again. They do spot FNG over here onto the side. The Silence comes out. The Aegis comes out as well, and they'll be able to run forward, just do a casual bash as they go through. Ramses pops the BKB, gets the kill over onto FNG. The Fiend Script coming out, though, over here onto Lil. They need to go and grab Ivor here. They do have the Shrine. Oh, look at that vacuum coming out. But DK Phobos, he's in trouble here. Does get the wall off, tries to move himself away, but unfortunately, he's just going to pop. And now Bane actually going to be able to TP himself out here. Iceberg has retreated behind his tower, and it looks like ILTW.
Maybe they'd give Cheese to Spirit Breaker because he bought back.
Cheese goes on to where to go? Hold on, I'm clicking everything.
Ramses
has it. I said it looked like it was on no one at first.
They've stalled enough that Reapers is ready to go, but it's actually a Manta style on no one.
Oh, that's so smart, using the illusion to take off the Nightmare. No one really up front here. We'll get Force Staffed in. Oh, but the Bat Rider, he comes forward. He's going to be able to go ahead, grab the Necrophos. He is a non-issue now. Doesn't have the buyback. This is looking really good right now for the side of VP. We're onto DK Phobos, so he can't jump in there with that beautiful vacuum that he's been doing. And look at the Blood Rage on... Oh, man.
And they're trying to just heal him up and have him slow siege, and in a way it's kind of working.
Fissure comes out. They're going to be able to land it over onto no one. Aegis will get popped. Yet another Atos throw over onto Viver here, and they find the opening. They grab Viver. The BKB comes out. Look at the Space Cow just running in, separating this team fight, making things possible. Lil just making all the space today. Turns back around. They're able to get that Rax. They even it up, and they've got their eyes over here on top. So Aegis is popped over here. They're going to have the BKB up and running on Veno in just a few seconds. They've got FNG. Pipe as well. They'll pop the Lincolns, and this Glimmer Cape going to buy no one a little bit more time. We'll be able to get his ultimate off. Only gets off, though, over onto the Jug. There's the Cheese getting eaten up. Big dunk coming in with the wall vacuum combo. They throw out the Chain Frost on top of that. We'll be forced to buy back over here onto the Jug. DK Phobos in a lot of trouble here. He's going to get taken down by Lil, and on the back end, looks like we're also going to be losing FNG. There's the spin coming out from Jug. He's trying to find anything. Pasha trying to get himself over the side here. There's going to be the charge. Just doesn't matter. He's going to get stuck up over here. The bash is coming out from Spirit Breaker. Gem over onto the ground. Lil is going to have to run himself out. Ramses realizing, okay, that's enough for now. I'm just going to peace out. Solo TPs himself out as well. Can he get burnt down? But now he's going to be able to get out. Now there goes the Space Gun. Look how fast he is.
Oh my god,
right
that
back
charge
down.
speed.
It's ridiculous.
They're going to have to buy back on no one.
Lil's not even here.
Smoke up from
Lil's
the
just
supports.
Waiting for the moment to come charging in. He's coming in fast now, like a homing rock. They'll be able to go ahead, pop that. Manta comes out, though, from ILTW. There's the run-in from... Oh, they use the Fiend Script over here onto Lil, but that's one less person that they have to go and lock down. The ultimate coming out, though, from the Jug, though. We'll be able to go ahead, grab Necro. Yes, again, taking so much damage. Look at this Chain Frost. That could be some really nice bounces. They will go ahead, split themselves apart, though. They lose Pasha in the process now. Another just hold in place. No one's back alive. They're going to be able to defend this. There's still a gem over here. The grab that dunk comes out from FNG. Beautiful timing. BKB comes out from no one as well. Going to try to get that ultimate off. Does land it over on a couple of these heroes. Buyback coming out now as well from Pasha. They want to just end this, it looks like. They're looking for it. They're pushing themselves out. We'll start to get concerned when Solo also has a Moonshard, I think. But Ramses is already here in the base. He's got double damage. He's doing so much damage. Lincoln's comes out. They get the jump over onto DK Phobos. We'll be able to cancel out. The BKB comes out over from Pasha, though. They will be able to use the Atos, hold him into place. They'll be able to get the kill over onto Iceberg. And now Jug trying to get as much damage here with the ultimate. They try to go ahead. Delta hug, so to speak. Phobos coming forward, though. He sees his opening, gets the wall back and combo off. BKB gets popped here over onto Ramsey. He's just looking for a target here. Is just chasing around. There's going to be immediately followed up. Lil charging through. They get the kill over onto Ramses. Now Lil ducking himself around in these trees. They've got the sentry ward. They will be able to see him. It's gonna be a dead space cow, and while all this is going down, they grab Solo. And Pasha is gonna sadly walk away. While all this is happening, though, we do have a lot of creeps in the Dire base. Got a double damage rune again over here on Jug. They go ahead, they use a smoke. They want to try to get a pick off using this since he's pumping out mass amounts. Roche is back up. Oh, no one. They actually go ahead. They throw out the fissure. FNG gonna go ahead, pop the BKBs in mass. They turn back around. They've got their eyes over here on Jug. Jug trying to buy himself some more time. He's actually gonna go down. Chain Frost bouncing around here. The Beast Grip coming out. They're able to pull everyone back using the vacuum. It looks like they might be able to get another kill, though. We'll be able to take out no one. They'll take down Iceberg. Turn back around. Ramses is just so speedy right now. He's running around. He's like, who do I kill next? How do I get through this wall? What do I do, guys? Force Staff coming out here over onto FNG. They still see him. He can't get out of this. Can he get a kill over onto Lil? No, he's going to get taken down. There's no buyback on the side of Team Spirit. GG gets called. Virtus Pro, your CIS winners of the qualifiers here. They're going to Hamburg.
They are going to Hamburg. What a devastating show from them. And I was really worried for them that this team fight draft was going to be too much.